The Emmy Award-winning HBO series Veep is coming back for a highly anticipated and final Season 7. We're checking in with TV Guide Magazine's Damian Holbrook, who's getting a closer look from show star Reid Scott.
Hey everyone, I'm Damian Holbrook from TV Guide Magazine and TV Insider, and I am sitting here with Reid Scott, just wrapping up his final season on HBO's Veep. All right, I have to ask, because this character, how fun has it been to play this guy who's an unrepentant D-bag?
It's been great. I mean, I've gotten to do things and say things that I would never do or say in my wildest dreams. It's been very, very cathartic. I've saved a lot of money in therapy by being able to just, you know, expunge this stuff.
And how collaborative is it with you guys in saying like, oh, I would love for him to say this, or how about he did this?
Quite a bit. I mean, it's very collaborative in that the tone was set very early on, you know, just how to keep it real and authentic and fresh in the moment.
I can convince anyone of anything.
That's not true.
Incorrect.
You're both wrong.
Well, you're right.
So obviously it's the end, but this is not a group of characters that you think is like, there's going to be, oh, it's going to be such a sad ending. It's going to be so sad for them to say goodbye. Like, how do they, and I don't want you to spoil anything, but like, how do you feel they wrapped up the story of these characters who really probably shouldn't spend any more time together? They're the worst to each other.
Oh, they're terrible. Yeah. They're terrible. I think they did an absolutely incredible job. I mean, first, it's very rare for a show to come to a natural end, you know, to go out on your terms. And when we got the final script for the very final episode, I was like, oh my God, like, are we going to be able to pull this off? This is pretty big. We got to actually shooting it, and you could feel it. This is working. This is really going well. I think it's one of the greatest episodes in the series. And I think the audience is really going to be not only very entertained, but really satisfied.
Wow.
With where it ends up.
Yeah, because I was starting to think, like, in the same regard as, like, Seinfeld, like, these were characters, and Julia again, they bring out the worst in each other. Yeah. And that's exactly what this group does. Do we get kind of some closure on the Dan-Amy situation?
Yes, I will say yes. I won't say exactly what it is, but yeah. And also, it was very sort of satisfying, you know, for Dan in that, in the very end, Dan finally gets a win.
Oh,
you know,
finally.
He gets fired constantly, like,
yeah.
You know, just when you think he's going to, you know, break through somehow, he gets chopped out at the knees, and finally Dan gets a win.
Excellent. Well, congratulations.
Thanks, man.
Don't forget, Veep on HBO Sunday nights, wrapping up its 7th and final season.